Yo, what's up guys, it's me Sean. So in this video, I'm gonna just do a part 2 remake of the last video. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to give me a random stock. It's gonna be maybe like a mid-cap stock. It can't be too popular and it can't be too shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be too low as well. So I'm gonna ask it to give me a random stock. I'm gonna ask it right now. Give me a random mid-cap stock. We'll do in the New York Stock Exchange. I think that's good. Alright, so TTWO. I never heard of that company before. Alright guys, so we're on tradingview.com right now. First and foremost guys, I want to show you guys my lines for tomorrow for day trading for SPY. So this is on the 5-minute chart. Hold on. Now it's on the 5-minute chart. So I made some lines, as you guys can see. These are some trend lines. If you have no idea what trend lines are, please look at the video link on the top right, because you must know what these are. But look at that. Hold on. I think it's better to see on the 15-minute chart. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is such a good trend line, man. So basically, so once it goes up here, it could bounce off and it could be a short. That's what trend lines are for. Anyways, I'm going to go back on the stock. TTWO is on the NASDAQ. Damn, this stock has some volume, man. Alright, so this stock looks pretty good. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. Okay, so basically I'm making trend lines mainly for day trading, so it's gonna be on the 5-minute chart. But if you guys want me to do examples of me doing technical analysis, like preparing with all the lines and stuff, for a higher time frame, like 1 day, 1 week, then let me know in the comments. Okay, so we have one line here. If it gaps up a lot, then this can be a good trend line. As you guys can see, it hit 1, 2, 3 times. It could bounce off 4 times. And then next, boom. One more trend line made. It also bounced a decent amount of times. It bounced off this line 3 times. As you guys can see, boom, it bounced off once. It landed downwards. And then it bounced off again. And then a third time, it bounced off again. This could also be another trend line. It still bounced off a decent amount of times, 1, 2, 3. But if it gaps up, then this line will be useless. So meaning of gapping up is like this. As you guys can see here, the stock day ended here, but then the next day it gapped all the way up. And then it started like right over here. So the same thing can happen here. And this line, it can just like, the stock can just break out this line if it gaps up. And that's gonna make it useless. Now we're gonna go on a higher time frame, like the 1 day chart. Alright, so far it looks like it was in a downtrend, but now it's starting to go up. So okay, so I have to see what kind of trend lines can we make here. We could make something like this. It's not really perfect, but it's not bad as well, you know. It does look pretty solid though. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. It kept on bouncing off. This is at least like once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. This here is a very strong trend line. I would say that this trend line at the bottom would be very good, a very good trend line for swing trading. Alright guys, so I guess that's basically all. It's a very simple analysis. I also use these indicators, the 200, the 20, and the 5 simple moving averages. If you want, you can also use exponential. It's almost the same thing. Like, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you guys trade this stock, Twillo, then let me know if this was a valid analysis or not. All that's left to do now is you guys can just look at the news maybe. And if you guys want, you can take a look into the news, like what's popping with the company. And that can help you determine if you want to have a more of a long bias or a short bias. And that's all I gotta say. I'm out. Peace. Hope you guys learned something new.